This is a lot of fuckery and a lot of things random over and over and over and over that are constantly going on with me and my life, with these planes, with these cars, with random people constantly asking me for drugs when there's so many people on the streets homeless that are drug dealers and selling drugs. They have money. I don't sell drugs. It's a narrative that's been trying to be pushed for a long time. It's a narrative that they also put me in a home 3395 where Keith owns it. He never told me about this house being labeled as that. He let me be the house manager because I was the most responsible person there at the time. And not only that, he took a few dollars off the rent. He also tried to say that I was 7 months behind on rent, and that is a lie. He didn't charge me for rent for over a year because I was the house manager. Now, I'm doing 15 hours a day, 6 days a week at Foster Farms. I'm gone most of the time. I come back and there's a new person there. Not only that, I came back and the guy was doing drugs. And he was getting other people high. He'd go and leave, be drunk, and then return, you know? So, of course, I had a problem with that because I wasn't using drugs then. Okay? So then some guy named Joe comes into the house. Keith's moved out a lot of different people based on things that I told him about a certain individual. He got, all right, cool, they're moving tomorrow. And he'd move them out. And I didn't catch on to any of it. And they were all black. Now, I don't have no problem with blacks. I'm not racist. I don't play that part. Again, I'm not judgmental and I don't sit that high. Humans are humans, dude, regardless. Long story short, today, after last night, what happened to me, it's the same scenario. On July 4th, my windows were busted in. It was the second day I had writing on the back of the window that said, Sergeant Lodge ordered a shooting unjustly on my knees with my hands in the air, 2 feet away from me. Our trailer's 8 feet wide. I was at the front door. There was a rookie officer that had me at gunpoint for well over 3 minutes with my mom standing there. We were all talking. And Sergeant Lodge comes to the door and says, "Oh, it's you." I've had a lot of different incidences with this man. He's interrogated my mom for hours on end on Shawn Academy to get her to interrogating her to tell the truth. It's just been a mess. I've lived on the same street as this officer. He should have walked in and handcuffed me immediately, but he told me to prone out. As soon as I lower my hands to my face, he said, "Shoot him." I read his lips, and this kid shot at me. I don't remember the officer's name that pulled the trigger. I was put into custody. I was in custody, I think, 6 months. I was not able to seek medical attention as I needed. I was in excruciating pain. My wrist was broken. Okay, so during that time, I talked with the DA. A call was made on me from my mom's husband, John Baker, said I tried to murder my mom. That's so sad for me to even say. It sucks. It hurts. It's not true. Oh my God. I love my mom, dude. And for this, I was going to say mother effer, but for this man to say something like this about me is unfair. It only exposes who this man is. So pushing forward, 2022, about a week ago, he called Clovis PD on me again. He said, "Watch this." Because I went to his house. I wanted to talk to my mom and say goodbye because he told me I could no longer talk to my mom anymore and that she's not helping me and he's not giving her any more money, so she's not going to be able to help you. My mom doesn't work. My mom doesn't make any money. He bribes my mom. He buys her anything she wants, which is cool. He takes care of my mom. My mom's not happy. He's not happy. Not only that, dude, they had my girlfriend out at their house hostage so I could beat my case, but let her go purposely. Oh, the day before or the couple days before, and they caught her. They put a body attachment on her. I deserve to go to prison for what I did. But during the time she was out there, my mom's husband was having sex with her. And that was my girlfriend, Amanda. And that hurts me. And he's mad because I told my mom. My mom doesn't want to believe it. That's on her. It's the truth. Why would I lie about that? Why would she tell me a lie about that? And she told me how it happened and how it went down, and it sounds just like what he would have done. Anyway, long story short, I'm past that all. I'm past it all. Even him testifying on my mom's behalf, she allowed him to do it. It's because she didn't want to lie and be caught on stand lying about her son. So he testified on my mother's behalf. Well, moving forward. So the DA pulls me in, and she dropped all charges based on, I told her, look, this is 20 plus years of hate, bitterness, and he can't stand me. To this day, he still can't stand me. And it hurts, dude, because, I love this man, and I shouldn't have, because he's nobody to me. But I cared about him, and he was my kid's grandpa. And that fizzled out. They can only last so long when you're faking something. And just like right now, my parents have blocked me. I'm not even my parents. What the hell am I talking about? They have blocked me from their phone. Today, my mom told me what's going on and blocked me from her phone as well. She's going to see this video, and I'm trying to figure out how to block her from my YouTube. She no longer needs to see it. She's watching every video I put up just to stalk me and just to watch me. And she doesn't care how much I'm struggling. She doesn't care what's going on to me. I confided in her last night and him on his phone because what happened to me was very scary. July 4th, my windows were busted out by 3 individuals. They're on here on YouTube. You'll see them. And it was directly right after I texted my mom and said, look, I'm stranded. I'm broke down and my battery's dead and I can't go anywhere. Point being made. Yesterday, I was broke down for 3 days on Cedar and Ashland at the car wash in the dark. Now, I needed to leave from there. I wanted to go. So I asked somebody over the fence that was hanging out, partying over there, hey, can you guys give me a jump? And I asked them, can you please give me a jump? I got $5 or $10. And so they said, sure, yeah, I got you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, that transpired into a gang situation. I don't know why. I didn't do anything. I don't gangbang no more. There's no reason to. What for? It's not worth anything. Now, my life and my family is worth a lot to me. And guess what? Yesterday, the same thing happened to me at the car wash that happened to me on 1st and Gettysburg. They threw a rock or something hard through this front window. It's a big, giant, not a hole completely. It's pressed in pretty big. You can see the second impact. But they threw something through the front window. Last time they stomped it with their feet. I am trapped in this situation with law enforcement. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know what to do. I went to my family to confide in them and tell them the truth. And now they've disowned me. They blocked me. They don't want nothing to do with me. My cousin from Visalia told me, hey, did you hear what happened to your parents? I said, no, what happened? She said, dude, someone went and took all John's guns. Someone came and blackmailed my mom's husband. I don't know. But the guns aren't there. My mom says they are, but I don't believe her at this point. I don't believe anything she says to me at this point. She blocked me because I'm like, look, dude, I'm stranded. I'm broke down again today over on Shields and Recreation with a dead battery, and I'm stuck here. And I'm going to be in the dark tonight. Maybe something else might happen to me. I don't know. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting here homeless, trying to contemplate what my next move should be, how I can overcome this, what's the best thing I can do, and I can't get one lick of advice from my family or no help at all whatsoever. Why? I'm being investigated. That's the only thing that's going to make sense. I've had pulled over 15 times last year from Clovis PD, and I've had 2 different ride-alongs, they called them, in their car with them. They weren't ride-alongs. They were federal agents. And I told them, hey, this situation about this house, I was told that I was in a 290 home. I was like, what the heck's a 290? I have no idea what 290 is. This plane right here has been flying over multiple times for the last 10 minutes. That's what they do. Constantly. Cars around me, constantly. Here's another one right here. This is them constantly driving by, watching me. See that all blacked out, tinted windows, watching me. This car right there. There they go. Bye. Bye. There they go. This is going on repetitively all day long, every fucking day, nonstop. I haven't done anything wrong. Not one damn thing that I know of. I'm trying hard to survive out here. I don't know how to be homeless. So anyways, I find out this house that I'm in, 3395 North Berlin. It's a 290 house. I immediately called my pro officer and I went off, dude. I was mad and angry. Jose Pacheco is the one that put me in that home. He made me go in that home, by the way, too. He forced me and threatened me to go into that home. I didn't catch on to none of this till now. It's all making sense. Because they had to fuck me off, and they almost did, dude. A lot of people, I've been shot at, but these shootouts are not because people saw me at the house. There was a hit put on me, and my intuition saved my life. There was this guy shot at me 3 times. My friend was behind me. She seen it happen. There was no flash from the gun because there was a resonator on the end of it. It was a murder weapon, dude, and it was an organized hit, and I know it was from Sergeant Lodge, and it was from the Sheriff Department. I've never been shot at like that in my life. I don't have no enemies out here whatsoever. Again, yesterday I asked for help. Same scenario. My battery was dead. I am trapped, and they knew it, and they came and fucked me off last night, dude. Well, I called 911. Because I'm scared to death. And dude, that was the most biggest eye-opener that I could have ever done in my life. I had 6 different officers avoid me, turn away from me. I'm jumping out of my car, flagging them down, honking my horn, flashing my lights, had a flashlight on my head, pointing at me, turning it on and off repeatedly over and over and over. Not one officer stopped. I called back the 3rd time on Millbrook and Clinton, and I told her, look, what is going on? These officers avoiding me. What happened? Who am I? What did I do? What's happening? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, where are you? Where are you? She kept cutting me off. And I said, look, I'm on Clinton and Cedar at 7-Eleven. I start heading that way. Here comes, I'm not even there yet. Here comes an officer right past me, dude, on Cedar going northbound. I ran the red light that he just went through the green. I ran the red light, flashing my lights over and over. Stopped in the middle of the intersection, flashing my flashlight at him. He flips around. He flips a dick on me. And he rode right past me. Why? You guys? Somebody tell me why. I'm calling 911 for help, dude. These people brandished a gun at me. They fucking told me they were going to kill me.